I can't see anything yet.
Just a minute. We'll get your video.
This will be the first time I've seen anyone in months. Mr. Brand, I've only ever talked to you on the phone, I think. Dr. Ansel, too.
Yes. I'll give you your first shock. I bet you're looking forward to seeing a few faces.
Yeah. In a way, it's like being born again. I've forgotten what the world looks like.
Yes, it's such a wonderful world. And you've been patient for so long.
It's funny. Soon you won't be a voice to me anymore. You'll be a person.
Aren't I a person now?
Oh, yes, of course, but it will be different.
And soon you'll have Dr. Ansel coming to stay in your home for a bit.
Yeah. Then she'll really be a person.
Okay, you should be able to see each other now.
Oh, great. Thank you, Ed. Well, Marta, it's so marvelous to finally see your face. So I just have a few items to go through with you, and then I'll let Dr. Ansel know that you're ready to see her. Marta, are you feeling okay? Can you see me on your end?
I do see you. At least I think I do.
You don't sound too sure of yourself. Don't say you're disappointed.
Well, I'm sure of myself, but I'm not so sure of you. Is this a trick?
Is what a trick?
The way you look. Your face.
Well, Mrs. West, I'm just as God made me. I can't help my genes.
I didn't mean to offend you, but it is just a little strange. You see.
Still having problems with the video. Here, give me a second. Let me try something. Do you see me now?
Okay.
Mrs. West seems to think we're a bit of a joke.
I do see you. Well, almost too clearly. In fact, Mr. Greaves, your name ought to be Jack Russell.
Pardon?
I mean, the name seems to suit you better than your own.
I do know it. John Russell. He's an orthopedic surgeon, or so he likes to call himself. Anyhow, if everything is okay here, I'm gonna go ahead and log off. Just give us a call if you need anything.
Now, let's see, Marta, Mrs. West, are you still taking the medicine Dr. Ansel prescribed for you?
Yes, but
2 milligrams of Risperdal a day.
Yes,
and
but
100 milligrams of trazodone for sleep.
Yes, but
hello, this is Rebecca Sweeting of Blue Lenses Technologies Customer Care. I understand Mrs. West is having a bit of trouble.
Yes, Mrs. West is having trouble with her video.
How long must this go on for?
How do you mean, Mrs. West?
Is this Is this some sort of a psychological test? Did Dr. Ansel set this up? I don't see the point of it.
I'm sorry, Mrs. West, I don't follow you. Can you not see the video on your screen or?
Oh, it's not that I can't see. I see perfectly. Your sweater is red, though the wall is yellow. But why are you a pussy?
Oh, I'm sorry if I don't meet your expectations, but you can't call me a pussy.
I'm not making it up. I see what I see. You are a cat, and Mr. Brand is a cow.
Okay, I can see you're frustrated, and I'm not really sure what the issue is here because I can see both of you clearly. So I'm going to escalate this to my supervisor. She will be on in a few minutes.
Well, should I pour you some milk in a saucer?
A joke's a joke, Mrs. West, and I can take a laugh with anyone, but I can't stand rudeness.
Meow.
I think I better get Dr. Ansel right away. I'll just be a moment.
Jim,
Yeah.
when will you be done with work?
Not for a while, I'm afraid. It's been one hell of a day. One thing after another. Anyway, how'd that video session with Dr. Ansel, how'd that go? Is everything okay?
Not exactly.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm actually in the middle of it now. An IT person is doing something, and I don't know what's going on.
Okay, can't you see the video or?
Yes, I can see perfectly. It's just that all the people are animals. Even the IT guy, he's a Rottweiler or a Jack Russell.
What on earth are you talking about?
Hey, what time's the appointment with Danvers?
What's this about Jack Russell? I play golf with a John Russell. He's an orthopedic surgeon or something.
Oh, never mind. I'll tell you later.
Look, I really got to go. I'm really busy here. If the video's not working, why don't you just ask somebody? They'll help you out, right?
Yes.
Hello, Mrs. West. My name is Laura Johnson, and I'm a supervisor here at Blue Lenses. I understand that you're having some sort of technical difficulty. Now, Mrs. West, I do hope you won't mind what I'm going to say, but our techs all do a fine job here at Blue Lenses, and we're very proud of them. They work long hours, and it's really not very kind of you to mock them, though I'm sure you meant it as a joke.
Is this because I called the tech a kitten?
I'm not sure what you called her, Mrs. West, but she was quite upset.
Well, it won't happen again. But Mrs. Johnson, what's the point of it all?
The point of what, Mrs. West?
This nonsense. These animals. Why a sheep? It's not even funny.
We at Blue Lenses Technologies train our technicians and customer service representatives to provide the highest quality user experience to our clients. If you have found our services lacking today, I will be sure to address your concerns with Dr. Ansel. I do hope you can look back on this experience with more positivity than you appear to now.
Thank you, Ms. Johnson. I can take it from here. Mrs. West, I thank you for your patience. I think we'll just get started since we're running behind. It will be so good finally seeing each other after all of our telephone sessions. You're looking at me so hard. Are you trying to read my thoughts? Tell me, are you disappointed? Do I not look as you expected me to look?
No, I think you do. But it's difficult to tell. I can't see your hair very well.
Do you approve?
Very pretty. Very pretty indeed.
When I come home with you for your in-home sessions, I won't have to dress like this, if you don't want me to. You see, you'll be the private patient then, and I'll be your personal doctor for the week I'm with you. We can wear casual clothes and I can relax our sessions, if you want me to. I can give you therapy over breakfast if you want me to. I'll be there whenever you need me, any time of day or night, if you want me to. Only if you want me to.
Oh, I'm sorry, I need to take this. Hello,
Hey, I'm sorry to be late. The lawyers kept me.
lawyers?
Yeah, Forbes and Millwell, you remember about the trust fund.
Oh, right. Did it go okay?
Yeah, I think it went great. Yeah, I'll tell you about it later. Anyway, if you're still having trouble with your video, I guess I can log in for a minute here. I think I have the password in our email here somewhere.
Yes, it's still going on. But
You know, I'll be on in a second.
oh, I'm sorry. But I really was hoping that we could wait for my husband to join us because he's always very good at helping me with this computer stuff, and I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed at the moment.
It must be very difficult with Mr. West quarantining in another city for work. I suppose you've never video chatted with him.
No, I haven't seen him since March. I'm not very good at all this tech stuff.
You're looking really pale. We can't have Mr. West seeing you like this. Perhaps we should tell him not to join.
No, please, I want to see him. I must see him.
When I come home with you and Mr. West, you'll be a private patient, and I'll be able to attend to you more closely and make sure you're not upsetting yourself too much. It's going to be difficult at first, adjusting to normal life.
My husband seemed so surprised when I brought up our plan. Yeah, I'm not sure if he thought it was a good idea or not. I hope he won't mind your visit too much. He's so busy all of the time.
Don't worry, Mr. West is reconciled. You have to promise not to get too excited when he comes on the screen.
I'm not excited. I just really want to see him is all.
You look very flushed.
It's warm in here.
Perhaps you'd like to take one of the pills I prescribed, if you're feeling upset.
Hey, Marta, Dr. Hansel. Marta, I take it you're not feeling well.
Do you two want a minute to say hello?
I don't think that's necessary.
Thank you. So, what's the problem, Marta? I can see you and Dr. Ansel just fine on my end. Do you think maybe you're just feeling a little overwhelmed? This is the first time you're seeing people in so long. Maybe you just need a good night's rest. Yeah, I spoke to Dr. Ansel this morning. She thinks it'll be good for you when she comes to stay. Of course, I'll be done self-isolating soon. I'll be home. She and I can take care of you together. Won't that be nice?
Jim, I don't know that I want Dr. Ansel to come home with us.
Not want Dr. Ansel, but it was you who suggested it. You can't suddenly change.
Well, how was the reunion? Very happy, I hope.
Hey, what's this about you not coming home to stay with us?
Well, I think Mrs. West is just a bit tired tonight. She's had a long day, haven't you, Mrs. West?
I'm all right. I'm just a bit mixed up. As Dr. Ansel says, I'll be better in the morning.
You ought to put off going over these documents with Dr. Ansel. There's no hurry anyway. Sign them when you get home.
What documents?
And the trust fund papers of Forbes and Millwall gave me. They say I should be a co-director of the fund. Remember we said we were going to talk about it after your evaluation with Dr. Ansel?
What for? After all, it is my money.
Of course it is. That's not the point. The point is I should be able to sign for you if you're ill, if you're away.
Well,
I
don't expect to be ill or to go away.
No, probably not. That's neither here nor there. Look, these people want safeguards. Anyway, I'm not going to bother you with it now. I'm not. Did you really mean that about Dr. Ansel?
I don't know. You'll be home and Jim, can we just talk about this later?
Because I think she'll be good for you. I vote she stays. After all, if she doesn't work out, we can always send her away. Right? Right, Dr. Ansel, we can always just send you away.
Perhaps. What will you do tonight?
Huh? Oh, I'm sure I'll do a little dinner in the hotel room. I'll do a little paperwork. It's becoming so monotonous. Only a few days more of it, and I'll be home again. You know, you don't look well. Should we talk to Dr. Ansel about your medication?
No. I just want this call to be over. Everyone is animals. And oh, God. Oh, what will I do? What will I do?
Sorry, it looks like a couple feeds got dropped from me. We're having some weird baud rate issues.
Baud? Oh, God. I'm sorry. I know it sounds silly, but I just can't get used to these videos. They make everyone look so strange.
I know it must come as a bit of a shock after not seeing anyone for so long.
Have you had other people with these problems?
Oh yeah, tons of them. After a couple calls like this, you get used to it. Oh, and another thing. You may actually see more clearly than before. One person told me she saw her entire friends and family as they really were.
As they really were?
Exactly. Bit of a shock at first, but people tend to forget that they're on video and show you parts of themselves they might not otherwise show you. Sometimes way too much of themselves. Oh, looks like we've got Dr. Ansel back on the call. Best of luck to you.
Well, finally ready to begin, Mrs. West.
Yes, thank you.
What's that you've got there?
That's nothing.
You might have cut yourself. Have you been thinking you want to hurt yourself or others, Mrs. West?
Mrs. West.
Oh,
Yes.
Mrs. West. Mrs. West.
West. Mrs. West. Okay. Mrs. West, I'm gonna need you to come back into the house and try to breathe. Yeah. Okay. Now, if you wouldn't mind, can you try just logging out and logging back in again? Just click the button that says leave meeting and then click back on the link in the email you got about the appointment. Welcome back, Mrs. West. Can you see us now?
where are your masks?
We don't need masks since we're all working in separate offices. Is the video better now?
Something happened to me, didn't it?
The call was compromised, but we took care of it and everything is secure now.
Oh, it was terrible. I can never explain how terrible it was.
Don't cry. I can promise you it won't happen again.
Is Mrs. West's video fully restored?
I think so, right, Mrs. West?
I thought you were a dog. I thought that you were a Rottweiler, Mr. Greaves, and I thought you were a cow, a kind cow, but you had sharp horns.
We get called funny things from time to time. It's all part of the job. Oh, Dr. Ansell's here now.
Doctor, I'm so sorry. Oh, you must forgive me.
Forgive you, Mrs. West. What do I have to forgive you for? You've had a tough day. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry. You're going to be happy from now on. Promise me.
I promise.
Are you sure you still want me to come stay with you for a while?
Of course. It's all arranged. Dr. Ansell, the most precious thing in the world is sight. I know that now.
Well, after all of that, we've got you back. Unfortunately, that's all the time we're going to have for today's session. I will talk to you soon. And in your own home, too.
Have a blessed day.
I hope I helped. See you later. No. I guess I won't see you later. Bye.